Und da sind wir wieder. Willkommen zurück bei Baten Kaitos, hier bei Vigasilf, mit mir, der Levi, der Jutis.
Hallo.
Und wir stürmen. Oh, gut, wir lassen uns fahren. Wir lassen uns treiben.
In den Untergang.
Ja. Oder in den Sieg, man weiß es nicht. Ich schleiche mich da rein. Keine Schlösser halten das Tor. Geschlossen? Sie würde wahrscheinlich mit Leichtigkeit aufgehen.
Da dann.
Belheit ist da vorne. Ja, ich kann ihn fühlen. Gilo, Millie, Sylph, gehen wir!
Ich auch. Jetzt haben wir da nichts zu tun.
Das ist also Belheit. Aus der Nähe betrachtet scheint er sogar noch stärker. Wenn ich es in Worte fassen müsste, würde ich sagen, dass seine Aura das komplette Gegenteil von deiner ist.
Ist das jetzt gut oder schlecht?
Sagi, Sylph, seid ihr bereit? Es geht los. Sagi, ich... Nein, als erstes sollten wir mit meinem Vater reden. Dann werde ich dir alles erzählen. Hast du noch mehr Geheimnisse?
You're here.
Nein.
Baylight! Turn Terrazet around right now! Leaders of the other nations are prepared to stand with us. Your plan has failed.
Sagi's right, Father. If you stop now, the other leaders said they're willing to write the incident off as an internal dispute. Please, this has to end.
Failed? I think not. Everything's gone exactly as I hoped. Once I've destroyed you, Sagi, the last of the Maladeators, I won't need to plan anymore. This war I've been fighting can finally come to a close. Milliard, I have you to thank for everything. You've done well bringing Sagi here to me.
No! No! Father, you are so wrong! I'm not someone you can just tell what to do anymore. I came here because I wanted to, not because you said I should. What you're doing is wrong, Father. Don't you see? I came here because I have to stop you!
I see. I was wondering why you hadn't reported in. And now I know. You've been poisoned by the venoms of your own heart.
Listen to me, Father. The power people have in their hearts, it's not evil. I know, because of my travels with Sagi. All the people I've met, all the experiences I've had. Everyone came as a shock to me, because I'd never been anywhere but the mansion. I learned more with Sagi than the School of Magic could ever teach. King Latican's devotion to his friend Gibari, Rodolfo's courage in defending his homeland, Queen Corellia's noble compassion for the world, Gina's unfaltering love for her children. They all believed in their hearts. And now, I believe too. These feelings in my heart, the feelings I have for Sagi, I won't let you take them. I can't let you. What's the point of Machina if we have to give up our hearts for it? Machina. That's what the world doesn't need!
Millie! Millie, hang on!
Was knistert da bei ihr so?
Ich glaube, das ist irgendein...
This is Machina!
How about now, Milliard? Do you need Machina now? The power of Machina saved your life, and you dare reject it? 15 years ago, when the Afterling tore your little body apart, what gave you a second chance? Machina, that's what! Am I wrong, Milliard?
I'm sorry. Sagi, I'm sorry. I did it again. lied to you again. My father's telling the truth. Most of my body is made of machina. I owe my life to it. But believe me, my heart is still my own. It's always going to be my own.
Don't talk, Millie. You don't have to say anything. I told you before. I trust you. Just stay still.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
What father would turn his gun on his own daughter for the sake of ambition? You've gone astray. I won't abide it. Sagi, look after Milliard. I will put this craven in his place.
Impertinent little scarecrow!
Blast it all. My body won't do as it's told.
Stand up, Sagi. Let's finish this business, you and I. I will defeat you and fulfill my destiny.
Did you say destiny?
That's right! Destiny!
What are you talking about?
Come, Daimon! With this battle, we can end it all! Lend me your strength!
Also, warte mal. Daimon ist der Schutzgeist, mit dem Varys immer geredet hat. Wieso sagt er das jetzt? Ist das sein Schutzgeist? Hat er auch einen?
Da hat er jetzt einen gekriegt.
Muss ja.
Es sieht sehr schutzgeistmäßig aus.
Ja. Und weißt du, was wir im Hintergrund hören? Das ist die Kampfmusik aus dem ersten Teil, nur in einer anderen, mit einer anderen Instrumentalversion.
Ja.
Das macht mir noch mehr Sorgen. 1, 2, 3. Alles geht vorbei.
Wie gegen den Rest der Welt.
Vielen Dank! Oh ja, ich kann jetzt im Haus sehen. Autschi! Hey, die Attacke, die er gerade eingesetzt hat, das ist eine Schutzgeistattacke aus dem ersten Teil.
Interessant.
Also ja, sein Schutzgeist scheint sehr echt zu sein.
Autsch.
Ich glaube, dagegen kann ich gar nicht anheilen. Oh, toll! Nicht zum Wiederbeleben. Wie soll ich das denn schaffen? Der haut mich ja so schnell um.
Würdest du ja gerne beantworten.
Da haben wir gar nicht genug KP für. Ich mache jetzt den billigsten Trick von allen.
Und jetzt ein paar Angriffe, ganz viel Heilung, ein bisschen
Ja,
Rüstung.
ich lasse mir nur diese 3 Angriffskarten.
Ja.
Und hier Gottesentrückung, weil das mega viel Damage macht.
Mhm.
So, sonst schmeiße ich alles raus. Das heißt, es ist quasi garantiert, dass ich immer was zum Heilen, auch die kleinen, die kann ich auch rausnehmen, die bringen eigentlich gar nichts mehr. Es ist quasi garantiert, dass ich immer was auf der Hand habe zum Heilen. Ich hab was zum Heilen auf der Hand.
Oh ja. Na, jetzt kommt er nicht. Wie sagt man so schön, gut Ding will Weile haben.
Also Sinn der Sache ist eigentlich nur auszuhalten, sich heilen zu können, mit Wille seine MP hochzuholen, um dann den der Gottes in die Rücken reinzuhauen.
Ja.
Aber ich glaube, das wird diese Runde wieder nichts. Oh, er hat uns am Leben gelassen, wie großzügig.
Mitleid.
Vor allen Dingen, dieser Eremitenrohrstab verhindert ja, dass wir umgeworfen werden können.
Mhm.
Das ist schon mal nicht schlecht.
Ich glaube, das, was du da gerade was doch echt das Bessere machen kann.
Ja. Na, greifst du dich an?
God!
I'll give you credit. You've done a fine job merging Malpercio's strength with your own.
What did you expect? Don't underestimate what we're capable of.
What you're capable of. Such an apt choice of words. I never thought our experiment would yield a success story. A complete specimen.
You're talking about the Maladeator experiments. The one Shanath mentioned.
That's right, the very same. Would you like to hear about them? You do have a right to know. It began 15 years ago when Olgan approached me about conducting research on the Afterlings. I was studying the cross-fusion of Magna essences. That research became the foundation of today's Magna mixtures.
Well, how is it coming along?
Practical application is just beyond our grasp. Right now, we're able to attain 99.9999% of target output. That leaves a 0.0001% chance that unknown matter will spawn, due to compatibility issues between the Magna essences we're fusing.
Well, I would say that's a negligible margin of error, wouldn't you? Start putting it to use.
But, Your Magnificence, there's a real possibility that any number of accidents could occur.
I said I don't care. My people are waiting. This technology will place us at the forefront of the world.
But what about...
Not one more word, Balehite. Just see that the Magna mixture research is concluded. I have a new project for you. Wait until you see what we found during the expedition to Hassale.
What did you find?
A piece of Malpercio's body.
No.
The legends say
pieces of the god were scattered throughout the world. What's so fantastical about finding one? The real surprise is that the pieces are still living.
What?
Begin researching ways to house those pieces in humans. Even just one piece contains immeasurable power. I want you to bind it to a human heart and artificially create a spiritor.
But is that even possible?
You'll make it possible! There's no limit on funding. I will give you any clearance you need. Get started immediately.
To house a god inside a human. I did have my reservations about such an outlandish request, but still, I could not quell my curiosity as a researcher. And so the project began. Surprisingly, everything went smoothly, even the infusion of the afterling. But then...
Lord Balehide, we've done it!
Not yet. We won't know until the subject wakes. What sort of rejection signs will he exhibit?
The subject's waking up.
Where am I?
Listen, do you know who I am?
What are you saying?
This is the Empire's Magnus Research Center. Do you understand what I'm telling you?
Stop! Don't aggravate the subject! Where am I? What are you saying? Why did you bring me here? Stars Almighty! Steal off the research center! Now! We were able to destroy the test subject, but only after it had obliterated the whole center. When the Emperor learned of the project's failure, he halted it completely. The remaining subjects were quietly released.
And one of them was me.
So that's why you said destiny. You want to make up for your failure. What egocentric twaddle.
Guido, du stehst ja eigentlich perfekt, um ihn gleich eine reinzuhauen.
Oh, if that were all it were. But my story's not over yet. When the Afterling ran amok, the entire research center was destroyed, including my wife, who resided there. And Milliard, you ended up losing most of your body. My wife was gone, my daughter on the edge of death. And any culpability for the incident was on my shoulders. I placed Milliard in a life support unit and fled the Empire. I ran from everything as far as I could.
Ah, der Wald.
Oh, da ist er wirklich bis ans Ende der Welt geflüchtet.
Forgive me, Milliard. My wife, my studies, my career have all been lost. And now, I no longer have the will to go on living. I wanted to die. I was ready. And then...
Sieht für mich sehr nach Schutzgeist aus.
Who's there? Who's speaking to my heart?
Du wirst dich erkälten.
Don't die? Who are you? Daimon? Don't you see the irony? A man waits for death, and instead he's handed the wisdom and power to sway the world's future. But despite all my doubts, my spirit was just as the legend said. She gave me just the knowledge I was looking for. Machina! As soon as I returned to the Empire, I dove into Machina research. I knew I could save the world. What couldn't I do? With Machina, I could even trump the Afterling's power. That's my destiny as a spiriter. I don't do it out of some cheap sense of guilt. Now do you see? That's why I fight! That's why I have to destroy you!
How can you call that a reason? That doesn't explain why you have to take people's wings of the heart.
Heart wings are remnants from the age of the gods. Relying on them will only lead to another tragedy. 1,000 years ago, our ancestors became infatuated with the power of their hearts. And what happened? They started a war that befouled the world so much that they had to raise the earth into the sky. And afterlings, our hearts will just make more! Am I wrong? Tell me, Sagi!
So, what? What the hell is your point? It's self-righteous crap, Baleite! All of it! You can keep your excuses!
Excuses?
You're making all these wild assumptions based on how you see things! Stop deluding yourself! Take the Afterlings! They wouldn't have run amok if you hadn't messed with them! And you think we'll fall prey to the power of our hearts? How do you know? The past is just the past! We don't know what will happen unless we try!
Don't be a child.
Aber Sagi ist doch ein Kind.
What? People are just like water. They pool in the pits of the world until they overflow and drown each other out. I say, control the flow! Diamond and I can do it!
How? You're a person just like everybody else!
Enough talk. It's time to silence you and that beast inside you.
Hey.
Yes again. I won't let Sagi die. Not on my watch.
Or mine. I still think you're wrong, Father. I believe in the human heart. If I don't, how can I ever believe in myself?
Do what you want. Even my own blood won't stand between me and my duty to the world. I'll destroy you all if I have to!
Come on! Everybody, stand together!
Mit dem Text.
Jetzt nur so als kleine Anmerkung, ich werde uns wahrscheinlich mit Absicht sterben lassen.
May my blade be sharp.
Verstehe gar nicht wieso.
Na, wenigstens haben wir jetzt was zum Heilen gelernt. Wir gucken mal, wie weit wir kommen.
Mal gucken, was er so macht.
Oh, Heilenfeuer, eine weitere Technik aus dem ersten Teil.
Ist das jetzt gut oder
Ich wollte
schlecht?
gerade sagen, ich weiß nicht, ob ich mich freuen soll oder nicht. Naja, wir haben ja auch nichts zum Wiederbeleben dabei, by the way.
Nice timing.
Naja, wenigstens bist du nicht mehr alleine.
Ich weiß, das ist toll, ne?
Bis jetzt stehst du ganz gut.
Ich lebe noch! Was kümmert mich das?
Du bist halt in deiner Rolle.
Ja, Reflexe.
Of a God! Thanks. May my blade be sharp.
Ich glaube, das ist der defensivste Kampf, den ich je geführt habe.
Who said you should help?
I am the fire! Hear my voice! Hellfire!
Gilo lebt noch!
Go, Gilo. Go, Gilo.
Sehen, wie sich Gilo im Einzel schlägt.
Vor allem, weil er keine Combo hat. Also, keine
Ja.
Fische.
So einfach sterben wir nicht! Jetzt können wir unsere ganzen EP für dieses scheiß Elixier verschwenden.
I am the fire! Hear my voice! Hellfire!
Hey, es ist sogar die gleiche Animation.
Ja.
Also Kellis ist ja auch immer so ein Stück zurückgeflogen. Gilo lebt noch! Na, machst du uns jetzt tot? Dankeschön. Ich würde sagen, wir cutten an dieser Stelle mal.
Ja.
Ich will erst noch ins Menü gehen. So, wir verabschieden uns an dieser Stelle und ich hoffe, ihr seid beim nächsten Mal wieder mit dabei mit einem vernünftigen Deck. Bis zum nächsten Mal und bis dahin, ciao.